when you walked
You
in on
narrated that well, though, didn't you? Narrated it like a true radio star. I like that.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.
Hey, Louie. Welcome to the show, man.
How you
It's
doing,
good to see
lad?
you.
Bring it
It's good to see you.
Good to see
Hi, nice to
everyone.
see
How
you.
you doing?
Look at that. You know, I was telling you, and I'm not kidding, the first time I heard that song in the headphones, I was using the real headphones, not the earbuds, right?
Yeah.
And you get lost in it. It just sounds so good.
Oh, thanks a lot, man. Yeah, I'm really proud of it. Really proud of it, to be fair.
But to wake up in the middle of the night and come hit those notes, and you have, not only do you have to hit them, you have to hold them. There's got to be a bit of a challenge.
I'm absolutely knackered. I'm not going to lie. I'm absolutely knackered, but yeah, it's what it is. It's what it is. Good to see you, though, lad. Thanks for having me on.
Good to see you. I want to take you back in time. Shall we hop in the time machine?
Go on, then.
This was when you were sitting in this very chair the morning of October 29th, 2019. You were about to go on a world tour, and you were going to kick it off in Barcelona. I want you to hear this sound. This is what you said. And I want to see how you feel about that here. Cool. 3 years later. Listen to this.
Louis Tomlinson, I want to take you to a moment, all right? This is Barcelona.
Lovely.
You woke up 2 o'clock, whatever. I mean, you probably didn't get a lot of sleep the night before because you're excited about your first night.
True.
Your first show on your tour. You hear the audience, you hear the crowd, and it's a loud noise. You're backstage. You can still hear it, right?
Yeah, you've taken me there.
Right?
I'm there.
Okay.
I'm there.
And you can feel it. You can feel it. And then it's time for you to walk out on that stage. And you know it's going to be so loud. And even though you have your ears in, you're going to hear it. You're going to feel it. I'm getting goosebumps for you, by the way. Are you getting goosebumps right now?
Yeah.
You walk out on stage, Louis, that first night. How exciting is that moment going to be? That's going to be a moment that's going to be tattooed on your heart for the rest of your life.
Absolutely, and it's a moment I've been waiting for a long time. So as you've just described, I've visualized it a million times in my head. You know, looking forward to that moment. I'm not gonna lie, the first song of the first show, I'll probably be bricking myself. To be honest, I will be a little bit nervous.
So how was that first moment when you walked in?
You narrated that well, though, didn't you? Narrated it like a true radio star. I like that.
How was it, though?
Unbelievable, man. Honestly, I said a couple of times to the crowd across the shows, I had a long time to kind of speculate and think about what that feeling might feel like. And honestly, it exceeded all my expectations. It was unbelievable. I knew it was going to be amazing, but honestly, every single show, I was so blessed, man. It was unbelievable.
Things have changed. Things change in a career like yours and ours, everything. The importance of what you do settles into your heart, I must assume. In the old days, tell me if I'm right or wrong, people say, oh, Louis, that was a great show. And you're, oh, God, thank you. I'm so grateful. One day you wake up and go, wait a minute. I'm actually an important part of these people's lives. There's a responsibility in what you do and what you give to your fans like you did last night. Talk about it.
Yeah, well, to be honest, that was kind of what Bigger Than Me was written about.
Really?
Or at least that's where it started. Yeah, because, from doing the tour shows, and it's a hard thing to understand at first, but from doing the tour shows, you do see how much these shows mean to people, how much these songs mean to my fans. And, that's an incredible feeling for me, and actually a feeling that you don't really get unless you're out on the road on tour to kind of see those things in black and white, you know what I mean?
It is a responsibility.
It is, and I'll take it on.
Did you guys hear Danielle Gandhi last night backstage, right before you went on? You were in the tent with all your guys, and there was this chanting going on. I'm like,
did.
Are they sacrificing a lamb?
That's definitely what I thought. I was like, where's the puppy?
I heard livestock.
Yeah.
I mean, what the hell are they doing in there? Is that what you guys do? You do the chant before every single?
Yeah, it's just like some weird little huddle that we do before. Yeah, just get in a huddle, put our hands in. Very, very cliche, but we do it every night.
It hypes you up, gets you going.
There you go. Exactly. You got to do something, haven't you?
So you have been all over the place, like Wembley, MSG, the O2 Arena. Like some of these places are like, I just want to go see a concert there. Do you have a favorite venue that you've played?
That's a hard one, but I'd say the last gig that we had on the tour in Milan, that was the biggest venue that we played across the whole tour, and just because it was at the end of the tour as well, it felt extra special, that gig. So I'll go in Milan.
Okay.
But you've played intimate spaces, you've played stadiums, you've done them all. And even coming in here in our little rinky-dink studio, like this crap hole.
This is high tech. What are you talking about?
I mean, you brought in a crew, a lot of people. Do you find yourself more comfortable when you have a lot of people to collaborate with on stage at the same time, Louis? Or could you be okay like just you and a guitar? I mean, is that a frightening thing if it's just you?
Do you know, I mean, it definitely is more frightening. There's more pressure if it was just me and a guitar. But for me, well, for a start, it suits the type of music that I want to make in terms of playing with my band.
Mm-hmm.
But also, you want to be able to share these experiences with people. Do you know what I mean? It'd be kind of a weird thing leaving stage and trying to just explain the story. It's kind of nice that I'm going through those experiences with other people. That's nice.
There you go. A whole world tour on the way. Let me give you a list of where you're going in case you don't know.
Remind me.
Jeez, I have the list. Where did it go? Would you tell me? You should
UK,
know where you're going.
Europe, US.
I'm going all over, lad. I mean, that's
South America?
Yeah.
How do you get used to all the time changes?
It all becomes a bit of a blur, to be fair, once you do a lot of traveling.
Stop. What time is it right now? Go.
Yeah.
Oh, no idea. It feels like 5 in the morning. It feels like 5 in the morning.
I saw that you broke some Guinness Book World Records. Do you get like a plaque or something for that? Do they have people come out and check on you? How does this work?
I think, yeah, we've got a little plaque for it, but I'm not going to lie, I expected something quite British and quite grand, but just got a plaque through the post. It's pretty cool, don't get me
They
wrong.
just mailed it to you?
I expected like some old fella to come and present it on a scroll, you know what I mean? But yeah, I didn't get any of that.
Like a hear ye.
Yeah.
What part of England are you from?
Doncaster, north of England.
Yeah. We were in London not too long ago. And we just had the best. I mean, of course, it was
a great place, man.
It was the week before we lost Queen Elizabeth II, and but just, London is always going to be my favorite town.
It's a great place, man. Great city.
So when it's all said and done, and you're off the road with this massive tour, where do you go? Do you go to an island somewhere, or do you go home?
Between London and LA, my son lives out in LA, so I spend a lot of time in LA, to be fair. So just bouncing between London and LA. But after all this, and after I've promoted this record, I'm going to go on holiday. I need it.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah. You know ahead because you've been around long enough to know what's about to occur to you.
Yeah,
it's about either you're going to get wrong to hell.
Yes, exactly.
No, really.
That.
This is the worst idea ever.
Do you use a secret name to check into the hotels?
Yes.
What is it?
Come on.
Do you change it all the time to be safe?
Come on.
Yeah, we do, to be fair, but I ain't changed it for a while. You got me thinking.
Oh,
yeah, you should probably switch it up now.
It should be like you are anus or something like that. I'm not sure. So, as a musician, as an artist, what did music used to mean to you? What does it mean to you now? I'm
not going to lie. In terms of like my upbringing, it wasn't as if I was in a very musical family. Music would occasionally get played in the car, but it's not as if music was even on in the house a lot. So, kind of had to find my love and passion for music on my own, really, like that. In terms of what it means to me now, I feel like it's all I'm good at, so it means everything to me. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, definitely.
Well, I mean, it's more than just a paycheck.
Okay. Definitely, man. Definitely.
I'm kind of going into your heart, into your spirit, into your soul. I mean, let's go this route. Who was it that looked at you one day and said, "You know what? Hey kid, you got something going on in there"? Was there anyone on your journey that really was kind of the one that lit the match that made you go, Or was it you? Did you light your own match?
I think probably myself, to be honest. Right. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's definitely been a lot of motivating people around me, but I think as an artist, as a singer, you know, it's one thing people telling you those things, it's another thing you kind of believe in them and owning them. So I think you have to come to those kind of conclusions yourself.
Wow, look at that.
Who's your favorite Premier soccer team or football team?
My favourite football team is Doncaster Rovers, but we're a long way away from Premier League.
Yeah.
Are you a football fan?
Yeah,
yes.
Don't get her started.
So we are Aston Villa.
Okay, nice.
My husband's from Brighton, and he played with Brighton Hove.
What, he used to play?
Yeah, he used to play. He came here on scholarship.
Oh,
from
sick.
There, yeah,
nice.
So. Nice. But the family, we all play soccer. It's all soccer. Well, I don't, but, the kids, everybody.
Oh, I like that you're a fan. Yeah. Love that.
Isn't that funny? I got a hooligan right here in the room.
When you're touring and it gets I'm sure it gets really busy and stressful. Do you guys have stuff that you do for fun to kind of lighten the mood and get your mind off of the heavy stuff?
Yeah, but like really normal things, to be honest. We'll go out to a bar, we'll go and play a bit of top golf. I'm trying to think of random things that we've done a lot. Nice. Do you know what? I'm quite competitive when it comes down to sport. I am absolutely shit at golf. Can I say
Really?
shit on air at this time?
guess,
I don't know. Right, I see that there.
But see, with his accent, it sounds much nicer.
Yeah,
so maybe
yeah.
you could say it.
Sounded so nice.
We had to push a
Sorry
button.
about that.
Louis said the brown word, and that's okay. It's having you here is. It's a great moment for us as well. I must be honest. I mean, because you're about to spread your wings and fly. This album, of course, comes out on the 11th, and of course, we've only had a taste of it with Bigger Than Me. But the story will be told on the 11th when the whole thing comes out. I mean, this is like Christmas Eve, waiting to unwrap the gift tomorrow or soon. But on a tour, you know what it's about to be for you. A lot of these interviews, and are you ready for it?
Am I ready for more interviews or the tour or
Are you ready
both?
for- it's the package. It's everything.
Yeah, I am, man. I
Okay.
am. I feel good about it. I feel good about it, definitely.
You better
I
be.
prefer the touring side. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's great sitting with people like yourself, lad. Obviously, but I like the touring side.
But you know, we've seen you go from when we met you with the guys how many years ago to where you are today, and you're out there just kind of forging your own thing. You're creating your own trail. The trail is not even there yet. We were talking earlier about how today is called Mayflower Day here in the United States. This is the day back in 16 whatever a bunch of people hopped on a ship and floated across the Atlantic Ocean to the New World, right? From your continent to ours. These people were setting foot into a whole other world they had no idea about. It was a big mystery. It was frightening. But what it took, and which I'm assuming you're doing and exhibiting, going out on tour and doing this, it takes courage. It's not all fun and games.
Yeah.
It takes courage to get up there.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
And to do an album and show your soul and to do that. So congratulations on finding the courage to give us your art, give us your music.
That was a lovely segue with the day. You're a true pro, lad, aren't you? You really are.
We practice.
Yeah.
Well, just like you, waking up early yesterday and today, we too cry in the shower.
Every morning.
Every morning. Louis, thank you for coming in. November 11th, the album is all ours. You after November 11th, you won't own it anymore. It's ours.
Yeah, no, I feel good about that, though.
All right.
Yeah.
We're taking it from you. Thank you for coming in. It's always a pleasure.
Thanks for having me. Thanks a lot.
Such a pleasure. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Play the song. I want to hear it again.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.